Hello! Welcome back, everyone, to the Linguasphere Academy Podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam, right here with you. So glad you're with us again.
You know, Sam, I was looking at some old photos the other day. Photos from when I was a kid, and wow, it took me right back.
Oh, I love looking at old photos. It's like time travel. What did you see?
There was one of me at about 7 years old. I was wearing this ridiculous hat. I mean, really ridiculous. And I had the biggest smile on my face. I remembered that day so clearly.
That's beautiful. Our childhoods are such a big part of who we are, and talking about them is one of the most natural conversations you can have with someone.
Exactly. When you meet new people, when you're getting to know someone, childhood stories come up all the time. Where did you grow up? What was your favorite toy? Did you have a pet?
And to talk about childhood, we need one very important tense, the past simple.
Today, our topic is talking about childhood, and we're going to focus on using the past simple tense to share memories, tell stories, and connect with others.
We'll cover regular and irregular verbs, common childhood vocabulary, questions and answers, and lots of examples.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to share your own childhood memories with confidence.
As always, we'll speak clearly and keep it friendly. And whenever we use a word that might be hard to understand, we'll explain it right away.
So if you hear a word you don't know, don't worry, we've got you.
So get comfortable. Let's start with the most important thing, the past simple tense.
The past simple is used for actions that started and finished in the past. They're over, they're done. And for talking about childhood, that's perfect.
To form the past simple, we usually add ed to the end of regular verbs.
For example, play becomes played, watch becomes watched, visit becomes visited, love becomes loved.
Some verbs end in y before a consonant, so the change is slightly different.
Actually, actions that started and finished in the past, they're over, they're done. And for talking about childhood, that's perfect.
To form the past simple, we usually add ed to the end of regular verbs.
For example, play becomes played, watch becomes watched, visit becomes visited, love becomes loved.
But there are many irregular verbs that don't follow this rule. You have to memorize them.
For example, go becomes went, have becomes had, see becomes saw, eat becomes ate, drink becomes drank, buy becomes bought, think becomes thought.
Don't worry if this seems like a lot. We'll practice many of them today.
Now, let's learn some key vocabulary for talking about childhood.
Grow up, the place where you lived as a child. I grew up in a small town.
Childhood, the time when you were a child. My childhood was happy.
Toy, things you played with. Dolls, cars, action figures, teddy bears.
Pet, an animal that lived with you. A dog, a cat, a bird, a fish.
School, where you learned. I went to primary school.
Friend, people you played with. My best friend was called Sarah.
Neighbor, people who lived near you. We played with the neighbor kids.
Family, parents, siblings, brothers and sisters, grandparents.
Memory, something you remember. I have happy memories of summer.
Favorite, the one you liked most. My favorite food was pizza.
Now, let's practice some common questions people ask about childhood.
Where did you grow up? This is the most common question.
What was your favorite toy?
Did you have any pets?
What did you like to do after school?
Who was your best friend?
What did you want to be when you grew up?
What did you want to be when you grew up?
What's your earliest memory, the first thing you remember?
These questions are great for conversations. They help you get to know someone.
Now, let's practice answering these questions using the past simple.
Question, where did you grow up?
Answer, I grew up in a small town near the coast.
Notice grew is the past of grow, grew up.
Question, what was your favorite toy?
Answer, my favorite toy was a little blue truck. I played with it every day.
Was is the past of is. Were is the past of are.
Question, did you have any pets?
Answer, yes, I had a dog called Max. He was a golden retriever. Or, no, I didn't have any pets, but I always wanted a cat.
Notice in the negative, I didn't have, not I didn't had.
Right. After didn't, we use the base form. Have, go, play.
Question, what did you like to do after school?
Answer, I loved playing football with my friends. We played until it got dark.
Loved and played are regular verbs.
Question, who was your best friend?
My best friend was a boy named Ahmed. We did everything together.
Was for one person, were for more than one. We were inseparable. Inseparable means always together.
Question, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Answer, I wanted to be an astronaut, actually. I loved making up stories.
Wanted, regular, was, irregular. Question, what's your earliest memory?
Answer, my earliest memory is of my 3rd birthday. I had a cake with blue icing and I remember blowing out the candles.
Beautiful. Notice had, past of have, and remember, present, because it's still true now.
Now, let's practice a longer conversation. I'll ask you questions about your childhood and you answer.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey Alex, where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small town called Oakville. It was very quiet.
Did you like it there?
Yes, I loved it. There were lots of trees and parks. I spent a lot of time outside.
What did you do for fun?
I rode my bike everywhere. I also played soccer with the neighborhood kids.
Did you have a favorite teacher?
Yes, I did. My 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Davis, was amazing. She read us stories every day.
What kind of stories did she read?
Mostly adventure stories. I remember one about a boy who found a treasure map.
That sounds wonderful. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a writer, actually. I loved making up stories.
And look at you now. You're a podcast host. You kind of made it.
I guess so.
See how natural that conversation is? It's just two people sharing memories.
Now, let's learn some useful phrases for talking about childhood.
Say, I remember playing in the rain.
I used to. This means something you did regularly but don't do now. I used to collect stamps.
When I was little, I was afraid of the dark.
My favorite thing was Saturday morning cartoons.
We would always, another way to talk about regular activities, we would always visit my grandmother on Sundays.
I'll never forget. For very strong memories, I'll never forget the day I learned to ride a bike.
These phrases make your stories more interesting and natural.
Now, let's talk about regular versus irregular verbs in more detail.
Regular verbs add ed, but there are some spelling rules.
If the verb already ends in e, just add d. Love becomes loved. Like becomes liked.
If the verb ends in consonant plus y, change y to ied. Cry becomes cried. Try becomes tried.
If the verb is one syllable and ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last letter. Stop becomes stopped. Plan becomes planned.
But irregular verbs are random. You just have to memorize them.
Let's list some common irregular verbs you'll need for childhood stories.
Be, was/were, have, had. Go, went. Do, did. See, saw. Come, came. Get, got. Make, made. Take, took. Eat, ate. Drink, drank. Sleep, slept. Read, read. Write, wrote. Think, thought. Buy, bought. Bring, brought. Teach, taught. Learn, learned, or learnt in British English.
That's a lot, but you'll learn them with practice.
Now, let's bring back Maya. Maya is talking about her childhood with a new friend.
Maya's friend asks, So Maya, where did you grow up?
Maya thinks for a moment. She remembers the past simple.
I grew up in a small city in Egypt, near the Nile River.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. What did you like to do there?
I loved playing outside with my cousins. We played hide and seek and climbed trees.
Did you have a favorite place?
Yes, there was a big park near my house. We went there every Friday.
What did you want to be when you were little?
I wanted to be a doctor. I used to play with my toy medical kit.
That's so sweet. Do you still want to be a doctor?
No, I changed my mind, but I still love helping people.
Maya did great. She used the past simple correctly. Grew, loved, played, went, wanted, used.
Now let's talk about negative sentences in the past simple.
For negative, we use did not or didn't plus the base form of the verb.
I didn't have any brothers or sisters. Not, I didn't had.
We didn't go on vacation very often.
She didn't like vegetables when she was little.
They didn't have a TV in their house.
For the verb be, it's different. I wasn't, was not. You weren't, were not.
I wasn't very tall as a child.
We weren't allowed to watch much TV.
Now, let's practice questions in the past simple.
For most verbs, we use did plus subject plus base form.
Did you have a pet? Not did you had.
Did she like school?
Did they live in a house or an apartment?
For the verb be, we put was, were before the subject.
Were you happy as a child?
Was your family strict?
Where were you born?
Good. Let's practice some more.
Did you play any sports?
Yes, I played football. Did you?
No, I didn't play sports. I preferred reading.
What did you read?
I read a lot of adventure books. My favorite was Treasure Island.
Did you have a favorite character?
I loved the main character, Jim. He was brave.
Perfect.
Now, let's learn some adjectives to describe your childhood.
Happy. I had a happy childhood.
Sad. There were some sad moments, too.
Fun. It was a fun time.
Difficult. Things were difficult sometimes.
Simple. Life was simpler then.
Magical. I remember it as a magical time.
Crazy. My family was a little crazy, but I loved them.
Peaceful. We lived in a peaceful village.
Busy. I was always busy with activities.
Use these to add feeling to your stories.
Now, let's talk about talking about family in the past.
I had 2 brothers and 1 sister. Had is the past of have.
My mother was a teacher. My father worked in a factory.
My grandparents lived nearby. We visited them every Sunday.
My older brother always protected me.
My little sister was very cute, but she cried a lot.
These are all natural things to share.
Now, let's talk about talking about school in the past.
I went to primary school near my house.
My favorite subject was art. I loved drawing.
I didn't like math. It was too hard.
My teacher was very kind. She helped me a lot.
We played in the playground during break time.
I walked to school with my friends every morning.
These memories are very common in conversations.
Now, let's talk about talking about first times. First memories are special.
I remember the first time I rode a bike. I fell off, but I got back on.
The first movie I saw in the cinema was The Lion King. I loved it.
I'll never forget the first day of school. I was so nervous.
My first pet was a hamster. I called him Nibbles.
The first time I swam in the ocean, I was scared of the waves.
These first stories are great for conversations.
Now, let's learn some time expressions we use with the past simple.
When I was 5, I started school.
In 2005, my family moved to a new city.
When I was little, I believed in fairies.
Every summer, we went to the beach.
On weekends, we played outside all day.
After school, I did my homework.
One day, something amazing happened.
These time expressions make your stories clearer.
Now, let's practice a longer story. Listen to Alex's childhood memory.
When I was about 7 years old, my family went on a camping trip. It was the first time we ever camped. My dad set up the tent, but he did it wrong, so the tent fell down in the middle of the night. We all woke up laughing. My mom made sandwiches and we ate them under the stars. I remember looking up at the sky and seeing so many stars. It was magical. I'll never forget that night.
That's a beautiful story. Notice all the past simple verbs: went, was, set, did, fell, woke, made, ate.
Now you try. Think of a childhood memory. What happened?
Here's my memory. When I was 8, I got a puppy for my birthday. She was a little brown dog with floppy ears. I named her Coco. She followed me everywhere. One day, she ran away and I cried for hours, but she came back the next day with a dirty face and a happy tail. I was so relieved.
Lovely. Got, was, named, followed, ran, cried, came, was.
Now, here's your challenge for this week.
Write or record a short story about your childhood.
Use the past simple. Think about where you grew up, your family, your favorite toy or activity, a funny or special memory, your first day of school, a pet you had.
Write at least 5 sentences, then say them out loud.
If you're brave, share your story in the comments. We'd love to read it.
We read every comment. Your stories inspire us and other learners.
Remember, talking about childhood is a beautiful way to connect with people. Everyone has memories. Everyone has stories.
And now you have the words to share yours.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll be back next week with another topic.
Until then, keep remembering, keep sharing, and keep practicing.
And hey, before you go, if this episode brought back good memories, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it means we can keep making these warm, friendly episodes.
Yes, please, and leave us a comment with one of your childhood memories. Use the past simple. We'd love to read them.
We read every comment. Your stories make our day.
Subscribe, comment, share. It helps more people share their stories.
Thanks again, everyone. Now go remember the good old days.
Bye.